Hello, everybody. This is the final episode of Watchmen. Maybe the final episode of forever. This might be it for the Damon Lindelof Watchmen series. It's almost over. This is it. This is what it's all been leading up to. He designed for this 9 episode season. Let that sink in for a sec. This is it. Oh, there's so much to go through, but I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna make it very long. I want to get to it because I haven't really got a chance to analyze. I wanted to analyze this stuff way more than I did, but it's already here, and I don't want to dilly dally anymore. I want to just get. I want to get. I want to get to it. So I just want to mention what happened last time. I just kind of. I don't know if I even want to make too many theories because I didn't get a chance to really look back at it. A lot of stuff happening this week, this whole month and everything, Christmas and all. So, oh man. So, last episode was a beautiful love story between Dr. Manhattan and Angela, and I loved how they used his perception of time so amazingly. How he went through all their phases of life of love, the phases of their meeting each other and everything, and in a weird simultaneous kind of way, like it's actually being done all doing that same dinner scene to kind of put you in the perspective of Dr. Manhattan. I loved that he fell in love with her near the last moments of their relationship, and because of that is in love with her for the entire time. Uh the one thing I don't understand about their relationship, though, I understand that she chose that face to be his face. I mean, she chose it for him. He said he didn't care, but I don't. But I found it a little bit. It's kind of weird and insulting, because why didn't he just choose his own face? Right? Like, she was comfortable with a black person's face. Why? Specifically that guy, or was it because he was black? What? Well, what's wrong with John looking like he is? I mean, not blue, but why can't he look like John? Unless he can't do that. Is that what happened? Is that why it is? He never explained that. And that, if that's the case, I assume he could always, if he can look like anybody, couldn't he look like his old self? Why not? Why wouldn't she say, "I like who you are. Let you be you"? Oh, wait a minute. But then maybe he couldn't do that either, because that would be too recognizable. That's true. Maybe I could buy that. Okay, maybe it's because he'd be too recognizable as John. Okay, but I still don't know why. I guess maybe because it looked like her or something that made her more comfortable. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Okay, I can go with that, I guess. So where are we left at? I didn't quite understand the. I loved all the Ozymandias stuff. He's a very part of all this. And I loved his scene with John. Just it felt so much like watching him, the real Ozymandias, before he went to the paradise. Paradise. Before he went there, he was still who he was, and we got to see the remnants of that person before he ends up at the island. He's just really frustrated with everything at that point in his life. He's been there for 5 years. He's frustrated. We're seeing that side of him. We never got to see into now the other side of him. So it's cool to watch that for even a little bit. But also he's coming back, so it's not over yet. I didn't understand. I still don't understand how he got teleported. I mean, how he let it happen. He let it happen. He could have teleported out at any time. He could have teleported both of them out, couldn't he? When he already established that he can teleport people out. So what was he talking about? I can't do anything about it. He could have teleported out of there. They'd be someplace else, any place else. They could have gone where the kids were, and that's it. Don't understand that part. They didn't really establish anything like that. There's no real danger, because they didn't establish, like, oh, they set up a tachyon particle field around the house, and draw like a giant mosquito net, and I can't teleport now. They didn't do anything like that. So he could teleport any time. In fact, he did on the battlefield, and he teleported the kids. He teleported Ozymandias. He teleported to Mr. Reeves' house. It shows that he can totally Will Reeves, he can teleport any way he wants to. So what's the problem? I'm assuming that we're gonna see it. Reason why in this next episode. Oh, and what was the deal with the pool? Why did he need her to see him on the pool? That's gonna become a part of this. I can't figure out why. Does she need to be reminded he can walk on water? Don't know. Don't know where that's going. But it's become obvious now that they've been setting this all up so that all the main characters from the show can meet. All the main characters from Watchmen can meet again in a big reunion. That's what's happening in this episode. It's going to be a massive reunion of the greats. That is Ozymandias, who will be returning to Earth. I pretty much has to be at this point. Ozymandias returning to Earth. Dr. Manhattan, of course, he's being teleported to that warehouse. And Laurie is already there. Silk Spectre, Laurie Blake, a.k.a. Laurie Blake, is already there. She's going to be meeting John again. Can't wait for that reunion as well. Ex-lovers. Yeah, Ozymandias showing up. Oh, only one missing would have been Owl. I was hoping that he would have been in the series, but it doesn't look like he's going to be here. Too bad. Unless he's the white supremacist leader. But no, I don't think so. How did the 7th Cavalry find out about Dr. Manhattan? Lady True knows. And then they know. Where did they learn it? I don't know that part. Also, it looks like from the way that Ozymandias talked about his whole plans failing, and it feels like the tape that was shown to Robert Redford when he became president never really worked out, I guess. What happened then? What happened to his best laid plans? What were his best laid plans? I wonder if we're going to find out more details of that tape, because he said he had hours of footage, hours of stuff to show him, to show you could trust him, and then other things to show him. There was a whole plan laid out. What did they do? Just toss it out the window, and that's how the 7th Cavalry got it. You know what I mean? Somehow, he mentioned he took a long. Was it Joseph Keene said it took him a long time to get that stuff, that tape. Probably maybe connected to his dad, but I don't know. Somehow he got a hold of the tape, showed it to the 7th Cavalry. So have they known about Ozymandias this whole time, or is it only a recent or is it only a recent endeavor? Does Ozymandias know that they know? Did he release the tape himself? Casual, secretive leaks, or I don't know. I feel like that part is gonna be a big part of this part as to how if they know about all this, why aren't they shouting at the top of their lungs? They knew this stuff for a long time. They pretty much could have been the 7th Cavalry. Well, see, now it gets even more confusing because Lady True wants Ozymandias back, and somehow they're gonna all end up at that warehouse somehow, I figure. But the 7th Cavalry also wants Ozymandias, right? Because of the whole Dr. Manhattan thing. Oh no, on Rorschach, that he killed Rorschach. They want him for that reason. And she want to bring him back. I don't know. It feels like they're all, it feels like they're really connected somehow. The clock will probably be a strobe light to paralyze everybody or something. Something like that, right? I don't know. I'm hoping for a big twist here that we still have not yet revealed. Every episode's got something in it, so I have a feeling we're gonna be in for some crazy revelations. I feel like we had them all here, but I feel like there's something we still haven't known. I think that's about it. There you go. I don't need to say much more. I think I covered everything. I don't know what to expect. Something to do with him standing on water. Looking Glass showing up. Dr. Ozymandias is back, probably from that crash in episode 4 when they introduced Lady True. Elephants and all that. What the heck? I feel like they haven't quite fully explained that. Ozymandias is definitely coming back though. Probably crashed back there. It took him years to get back. If it was 2009 when he left, and he was there for 5 years, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 2014, so it took him 6 years to get back somehow. But if he was traveling by spaceship or something, I don't know how long it would take you to go from here to Europa, if you even could do it. Maybe that's why it took him so long. Since it doesn't look like Ozymandias would warp him back, so there's that. And his message was probably to his daughter, "Save me, daughter," right? and that is his daughter. So who did he get married to? I mean, well, I guess that's his mom too, right there, as a little kid. We'll see, man. I still think we're missing something. Didn't I think he said that in 3 days he's gonna figure out that I betrayed her, right? That Will betrayed her. What does that mean? What is that about? What did he betray? That part I still don't know. I think we still don't know. I think that Will has yet to reveal something of his past, perhaps. There's more going on there. I really hope that's not the end of Judd. Judd didn't seem like he was really with them. I don't know. Was he really 7th Cavalry, or was that just because she put it in the guy's head? It was because of her that Will came here to go hang the guy, right? But it took him 10 years. No, it took him several years though to get here. Why? Why took him so long? He had to do research. He had to go connect with Lady True. He came up with his plan of some sort. It took him all this time to do it. There's probably a clone here somewhere that I'm missing. Somebody is cloned somebody else too. There's clones everywhere. Why can't she be a clone or something like that? Or he made another clone. I don't know what's going on. Don't know. I'm just waiting for some big reveals. I hope that Judd is freaking appears in this episode or something. I don't want Judd to end up. He looked like a really cool guy. Okay, I didn't want him to end up as a bad guy. And I haven't seen much really real evidence that he is. I hope I'm wrong. But they might just leave it at that. I hope not. But it kind of looks like it was, because the freaking, even the wife was a freaking villain. So, really, is that really how it went? And the guy who got shot at the beginning, I guess he never woke up. What started all this? I don't know. But okay. I talked enough. That's actually one of the shortest I've done. Let's do this. Final episode of Watchmen. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. Damn. Oh, see? Oh. See, I knew there would be more of this.
To the letter, nuclear holocaust between the United States and Russia is imminent.
Let me see a second. What? Is that the mom? Why does he have his own sperm?
Fuck you, Ozymandias.
So that is his kid. And she inherited his intelligence? Oh, weird. What a weird outfit.
Back in 85, you manufactured a transdimensional being and then teleported it to New York City.
Rutherford won't even return my calls.
9 hours and 17 minutes.
It was her. So she knew.
Seems like a lot of effort just to be.
That's why he waited.
I just need to confirm where he is before I destroy him and take his power.
Wow.
So, I was hoping you would stake me $42 billion. Because I'm your daughter. Hi. I'm sample 2346.
I inherited wealth beyond imagining, and I gave it away because I wanted to demonstrate that I could achieve anything starting from nothing. That is what I offer you, and I will never call you daughter.
Do not make me do this.
You couldn't do it.
Make you do it. I will not.
Wow. I had the horseshoe, right?
Why did you make me wear a mask?
He made him wear it.
Because masks make men cruel.
He needed a villain.
I had 8 years to kill. Having a worthy
He needed a villain.
adversary.
Was I a worthy adversary?
Was I able? Did I make you proud?
No.
Yeah, you weren't really, dude. So he always had control of this whole place, really. He just needed something. He just needed something to do. He was never in any danger. Oh wow. Ooh. Why would you want to see space everywhere? That they were right. Wow, I saw that theory somewhere. That was amazing. Someone got it.
Hands on your hips, please.
Like the statue. Oh, this is gonna be a long episode too. I saw. What? Wait, what? So he was the wait. So he's already home. He's the statue. He actually is the statue.
I know the timing of this is not. I'm your mother.
I brought you back so you could be here in person to watch me achieve anything, having started from nothing.
You actually built it.
Great hat.
Good God. Robert Redford is still president.
Oh, is that the clock? No. What is that?
The end is nigh.
Are you gonna do anything about it?
Stay cool. Don't look at me.
Yes. Yes.
Mirror guy?
It's Looking Glass.
There it is. Woo!
I got you. You blue fuck.
Where is he?
It's Michael, and he's all fucked up. He tells me he's calling from a payphone in Gila Flats, New Mexico.
Oh, that's how they found out about
Are
him.
you?
He got teleported there.
I got teleported.
He got
They
teleported.
got teleported.
3 years trying to figure out how to catch little boy Blue and get his brain hopping around.
Shit. Why does he have to wear the same underwear?
Stop!
I think it's 2 different sets of villains at this point. Go work together?
True just told me an hour ago that you were gonna try this and that she was gonna stop you.
Where the hell is she?
She's all over your power source. These batteries.
We stole those from her work site.
Because she let you.
You can either watch me do it, or I can have my guys put you down like the black bitch you are and spare you the misery.
Don't do this.
You idiot. Oh, damn. Freaking my ears.
Miss you, Spetchy.
Ah, shit. My dad.
No,
Am I dead?
but the night
Woo!
is young.
Whoa!
Absorbing
we got-
atomic energy
gotta
without
stop her.
filtering it first, it's gonna pop you like a water balloon every time. You represent an organization that has terrorized men, women, and children of color for a century. Your crimes.
Just do it. We don't want to hear your little speech. Just fucking do it.
Whoa. Whoa.
Jesus.
Saw it. Saw it. What's he doing? What is what?
Why the fuck would he send us to your office?
To save the day, of course.
Woo!
As far as I know, there is no situation in Afghanistan.
Blake and the others. You sent them somewhere to help?
Yes,
Then why didn't you send me?
Yeah.
because I don't want to be alone when I die.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, is that where we just were?
Yeah.
So this is where you sent it from.
Told him.
I didn't say shit.
You knew? Did they tell everybody in the FBI?
You work for the FBI?
I'm their top vigilante hunter.
I'm here. I'm staying. Where are you?
I'm in every moment. We were together, all at once. I love you, Angela.
Let's go here. Oh.
Reruns. His energy for transfer.
Transfer into what?
A most worthy adversary. She claims she's gonna fix the world.
How do you know she won't?
Because she is clearly
She won't.
a raging narcissist whose
Yeah.
ambition knows no limits. It's hubris, literal hubris. Anyone who seeks to attain the power of a god must be prevented at all costs from attaining it. But believe me, that girl will not rest until she has us all prostrate before her.
Once she gets the power, she's gonna...
Raging narcissist, huh?
Takes one to know one.
It's gonna rain bullets, squids.
Where are you?
They're coming from the sky!
I think her eye makeup is already kind of bluish. Oh my gosh! Oh wow, that's disgusting. She didn't even say anything, she didn't tell them anything. Oh, and it's hitting it. Holy shit. Brother? Boom! To the theater? Oh shit. Oh, the kids.
They got the wind knocked out of them when they zapped them here. When I put it on, you felt what I felt?
Anger.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. It was fear, hurt. You can't heal under a mask, Angela. Wounds need air.
Wounds need air.
He wanted me to give him up.
He was trying to help her out.
You can't make an omelet without breaking a couple of eggs.
The eggs in the pool. Did he put something in the pool?
Where are you staying? We have a guest room.
Sense of humor.
She should get you back to civilization.
Oh shit.
Archie, you killed 3 million people, Adrian. You're under arrest.
And you have the audacity
I knew someone was gonna do that. Should put it in the water? What you gonna do? Oh shit, she gonna eat it. Why would she want to do that though? Ha! Damn it. That was the final episode of Watchmen. Whew, that was such a amazing episode. Okay, so first off, looks like the white supremacists, the 7th Cavalry, was not working with Lady True, but she was piggybacking off of what they were doing. She got word of what they were doing and waited for them to create their machine, and then, I guess she waited for them to do it, and then she let them do their thing, so she could eventually piggyback on that, kill them all, or whatever, and then take that power for herself. Oh, and what did the clock do then? I got a little confused there. The clock, something to do with that orb thing that was floating around? I'm a little... Oh, wait. I'm guessing that the clock was the machine that would turn her into Dr. Manhattan, I guess. Something like that. But she mentioned that she was talking to him about that back in 2008. What does that have to do with an elephant, though? I still don't get the elephant thing. And it was so cool. It was like it was more Ozymandias' episode, man. They oh, fantastic. The Ozymandias saved the day. Angela actually didn't do anything. She actually couldn't do anything. This was Ozymandias doing his thing with the help of what do you call it? Dr. Manhattan teleporting them there, and then him using his stuff to help save the day. Only for them to get knocked out and taken by Silk Spectre them. But it was so cool to see them reunited and everything. We didn't get Owl, man. We didn't get whatever the Owl guy's name is. I wanted to see him. They had hinted at it, so I was hoping he was gonna show up. But well, maybe next time. Maybe one day. Maybe they'll do something else with it. But it's a great spot. It looks like Ozymandias finally got his comeuppance 30-something years later. They're finally putting him down for being a superhero or something. And he didn't get to wear his outfit. Nobody got to really wear their outfits except for Dr. Manhattan, of course. Did he even say anything to her? I don't know if he even said anything to Silk Spectre, to Laurie. I was hoping that her becoming more like her father was gonna play a little more bigger part. The final lesson of all this was it was actually, this story was like a healing situation for her, right? It was they used the Watchmen story. I mean, this whole story was really a story to help her heal from the wounds and problems that she had endured. She lost her family. Angela lost her family in those bombings. And then she lost her grandma in a heart attack. And then she was gonna lose Cal as well, right? And she put on a mask to take it out on other people. You saw how angry she would get when she was wearing the mask. And I think Will saw that. He finally understood that. And he finally understood that I love that last line about you need you can't heal a wound with a mask or something like that. Wounds need air to heal or something. That was beautiful. She was masking the pain. She was hiding from her real troubles. I love Ozymandias. I thought he was freaking sweet. So cool. Everything he did was so cool. I love that the whole thing there was just a facade. He had never been in any trouble. There was no danger when he was up there because that was heaven. Those people didn't want to do those things. They weren't violent people. They were incapable of actual violence. No one was actually going to hurt him. I don't think so. The closest he did was try to shoot him, but he caught the freaking bullet. So what, the guy didn't shoot very well? Or literally he was going to try and shoot him for real? I didn't think they were capable of that. But yeah, there were hints all over the place, right? Because those slave clone creatures, people were still doing his bidding, even he was still smiling at him in court. They were still working for him. It's the funny thing. So that's why none of this made any difference to him. He was just biding his time because it was all what he told them to do. So actually, that line now is more true to word in the letter when he said, "Your humble servant," because he had made him into a villain, and he was right. The mask makes you angry. Wearing it's almost like a commentary on the internet or something, right? Like the anonymous, the becoming anonymous. It changes you and makes you feel like you can do anything, and suddenly suddenly you doing stuff and saying things to people that you never would normally because you got a mask on. No one can see your face, so you are. It's like it reminds me of Kevin Bacon in the movie The Invisible Man, whatever it was called. It's like becoming invisible. When no one could see him, suddenly all these thoughts came into his head of all the things he could do, and of course it all led to the worst things possible. I watched a movie about the La Fermat room or something. La Fermat, something puzzle room, where he talked about invisibility. You want to be invisible, or you want to fly, and he said that invisibility only leads to bad things, because invisibility is about not being seen, and so you end up it leads to you doing bad things like, rape and stealing and whatnot. It's just something about being anonymous when there's no consequences to your actions. It tends to make people do the worst things that they would not normally do if someone was looking at. And I love that. I don't know. I thought it was really cool. I guess they stuck to their guns that the white supremacist 7th Cavalry was going to be villains the whole time. It looks like Judd was a bad guy then. I was hoping there would be something else going on there. But for a second, I thought they actually might join Angela. That would be really cool. She was trying to warn him to stop, but they weren't going to listen to her because, she was black. They weren't going to listen to her. They get blown up, mashed into pieces, but then it turns out that Lady True herself is also a villain. She's the main villain, really. And the white supremacists are more like the idiots. And then she was just using them, really, as a to and then destroy them all like puppets. She was the puppet master controlling all of that. But I love that Ozymandias came in and freaking showed her too. It was so cool. He said it's a narcissistic thing. So, it takes one to know one. That was cool. She wouldn't stop there. She would go as far as it took her. The only thing I don't understand is at the end there. I didn't realize that was supposed to be the same place. I didn't realize that. It doesn't look like it. That's why I couldn't tell. That was the same place from the beginning. So what's the message there about a 1921 history there? What's that about? 1921. All this started there, and then Will Reeves took his revenge, became a cop, and then attacked them in New York City, and thought it was over, but told them it wasn't. She brought him back here to Tulsa again, where he completes his job and finishes off the last of them. But that wasn't really him; it was actually her. But they still finished them off. And Lady True had nothing to do with the late 1921 Tulsa massacres. Maybe the message is that racism in the end is all, this war between black and white was all stupid, as in, it wasn't even the main villain. Lady True was the main villain. It's like you guys were so caught up in your little race war back and forth that you forgot that you didn't even see that there was this Vietnamese lady walking right into the middle of all this and becoming a blue god before your eyes. It's like in your jewelry store or something. And then the white guy's too busy looking at the black guy. And then the Vietnamese lady comes and steals the ring. Always happens. Because in the end, the racial thing wasn't actually the biggest problem. Right? It wasn't the biggest villain. It was her using all that anger and whatnot to her own advantage. But the only part I understand is the end, where we come back to the house and she figures out the eggs that he had left DNA in the egg. Why would she take it? I don't get that. Wouldn't that change her life? Wouldn't she be she wouldn't be who she is anymore? I mean, she would be this person who sees in different timelines. She couldn't be human anymore. Why would you do that? To protect her kids? What? It seemed like she was ready to be human for once, Could put down the mask. She's gonna put down the mask, and then she's gonna be a mother and all that stuff. She take care of the kids, put away the mask, and do things right, or something like that. But then she takes the egg, and then she's gonna become Dr. Manhattan, Mrs. Manhattan. I don't understand why would she do that. I don't think that makes any sense with the story, except to be a cliffhanger in case we get a number 2. That she's gonna become Dr. Manhattan. Did she want to become Dr. Manhattan? I thought she wanted a family. I don't know. I don't get that part. That part made no sense to me. But okay, before I go on for another, I feel like as a final for this amazing series, 9 hours or more. It was about like 9 hours. No, more like probably more, because almost 10 hours of amazing shit. Yeah. After all that, I just feel like you need to talk about everything that happened, because we might not have a chance to do that again. But oh gosh, there's too much. Lady True was a cool bad guy. She was really she was really cool when she got introduced, but right off the bat you knew this lady was messed up. I didn't like her high and mighty attitude over everybody. Didn't like it, and then she was the villain, so I was cool. I felt justified in that. That was cool. And not all the white people were bad guys. Not all the people were bad guys. Technically, Ozymandias never did anything out of a racial issue. That's for sure. He was trying to help all of mankind with the things he did. Okay? And Looking Glass, definitely a part of the Looking Glass. And you got Silk Spectre. A lot of white people on the same side here. No Asian on the same side. But that was cool, man. We don't get to be the villain that often, so that was cool. Plus, she's Vietnamese, I'm Japanese. Not really the same thing. It's not really the same thing. But whatever. I don't know if it all clicks together, though. I don't think it all clicks together very well. The Tulsa thing didn't really, it feels like that was secondary. It feels like a big thing to start the show with, but it felt secondary to Lady True was actually the villain. But maybe this isn't about the villainry stuff. This is about Angela. We're trying to recover, which is why I understand why she becomes Dr. Manhattan at the end. it seems to go. It just seems to go against everything. I don't know what to make of that first episode. I gotta tell you, it didn't hook me at all. I don't know what was going on, but I was intrigued because I felt like there was so much stuff I was missing. It's like the way they did it made me want to analyze it more. I didn't know what was going on, but I wanted to know why I didn't know what was going on. The not knowing, not understanding got me interested because I felt like, well, I don't even know what's happening. And I know I'm really good at understanding this kind of stuff. So if I don't understand what's going on, I probably should sit back and watch a few more episodes. I don't know. And the second episode was so good, got me hooked, and I couldn't stop watching. I've been watching it ever since. Great season. And if they don't make a season 2, I am fine with that. I think it's great. I don't think we need to stretch it out if we don't have to. But it'd be cool if they did. But I don't know if I want to watch her as Dr. Manhattan, because Dr. Manhattan was cool and all, but the way he talks, and I can't take too much of his crazy parallel universe thing. If she can see everything, she can teleport everywhere. She's more powerful than Superman. Why do I care to watch any kind of? Nothing poses a threat to her that I don't care. You know what I mean? So I don't really want to watch it. I don't really care about her becoming Dr. Manhattan. I don't want to see that. I want to see her heal, and it sounds like, besides that, there's basically no reason to keep her in the story anymore. This was one story about Angela healing, and that should be where it left it. I don't know why we have the Dr. Manhattan part there. And all our main heroes, though, the Watchmen, that's interesting because the Watchmen actually saved the day. Angela's story was a bigger arc of the story. Wait a second. Who was the lube guy? Who was Lube Man? Wait a minute, something's missing here. He slid into the sewer. You would think that would be of importance. Did anybody mention who that was? Who was that? I didn't see an after credit sequence. Who was the lube dude? Huh. Shit, did they just leave that open? I don't remember anything about that. Yeah, I don't remember anything. Was it Joey King? Where's the history guy? What happened to him? Something's missing there. I got confused. Alright. I also like that the white supremacist lady was just do it. We don't want to hear your damn speech. Just kill us. I mean, at least they go out with a bang, right? They didn't go out begging. I'm not gonna beg you and shit. Just kill us. We get it. It's not like they were fed up with it or something. I guess they rather die than have to listen to someone gloat about what happened. Because that's what she was doing. She was reading off a list of all the things you did, but really, she just wanted to gloat, and she was using it as an excuse to boast about what she did, right? Narcissism in its greatest. And it will take one to know one. Ozymandias. The lady squared the thing up of a cooch. Nuts. And she said, "Fuck you, Ozymandias," before she did it. Like she was fucking him, you know. That's funny. Okay, I'm done. Amazing series. Thank you for watching. And if you've actually watching all this, thank you. It's amazing. You have the most patience in the world to watch all of my ranting and whatnot. I doubt anyone's gonna go that far. But I love to talk about it. It's fantastic. It's so good. One of the best shows I've seen in a long time. Not for everybody, that's for sure. Very weird. Even to the end, after everything has been answered, it's still a weird show. The Watchmen world, they made it very interesting, very wacky at times. There's a lot of wacky humor. Like Ozymandias being defeated by a wrench to the back of the head by a looking glass. You know, I didn't see that coming. It kind of seems a little bit weird. I figured him being so smart, he should have seen all that coming. It's amazing that he just got taken out by a wrench. I don't know if that makes any sense. I guess he thought that he underestimated that their joy to see him save the world. I guess his narcissism to saving the world made them. He made him blind to their betrayal. I don't know. I just feel like that's not how you would have knocked that guy out. It would have took a lot more than that. He should have seen that coming. Okay, maybe he was tired. I don't know. That was a little bit weak. But okay. Okay, fine. I'll take it. At least he's not dead. I'll take that. Okay. Great series. And thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Next thing coming up would be The Witcher, which is probably today or tomorrow, actually. Probably tomorrow. The 20th? I think it's tomorrow. Hell yeah. Which is on my list. I think I'm gonna watch Shield Hero and some other shit. I've been finding all kinds. I want to diversify my profile, watching a bunch of shit. But this is amazing shit. I don't know if anything gonna be as complex as this is. After watching this, I feel as though I can watch anything, and it won't. I mean, just jump me into season 3 of The Expanse, and I feel like I would get it. I would understand it. Because nothing was more complex and confusing than The Watchmen, and I felt like I did a good job understanding most of it. Yeah. So now you can just show me anything out of context, and I'll be okay, cool, I get it. Something's going on there. I'll figure it out later. Just show me the other part, and I'll get it. I just like, okay, I just want to put that in my bank up here, and when I watch the rest of the pieces, it'll all come together. Now I can piece together any story. You can jump me anywhere in the middle of something. If I get thrown into the middle of a fight, they say duck, I'm immediately going to duck, and I'm going to figure what's going on. I'm not going to be sitting there all confused. And it's all be thanks to Watchmen that I'm not going to get robbed one day. One day I got to think fast, and I will. Right, I'm going to duck, and then I'm going to take out the criminals immediately, assessing the situation, thanks to the Watchmen. Because it was so convoluted that nothing is going to ever be as confusing again. I'm going to coast through life now. Bear attack, ready. Rip out all my, MacGyver that shit and take him out. No problem. I'm going to be ready for any situation now. Watchmen prepared me. Did I go to school for survival? Did I go to survival school or something? No. I watched The Watchmen. The only other series that I've ever seen that was as confusing was True Detective Season 2. I felt that was the primer for this. True Detective Season 2 was like this. My favorite season, by the way. Not one, number 2 was my favorite. I just didn't like all the cheating in the first season. Season 2 was amazing. But go watch that again. It's underrated. It's an underrated season. I think it's the greatest thing. But that was the most confusing season. It makes a lot more sense when you watch it again and again and again. But that's the best season. I mean, it was confusing, but it made sense. I mean, it made confusing and it made sense. I feel like after that, Watchmen was nothing much to handle after that. No, I mean, it was still a lot. Watchmen took it to another level. But it's all easy skies from here on. I doubt The Witch was going to be as complex as that was. Not to say it's not going to be good, just not going to make the Watchmen confusing. You know what I mean? But now I kind of want to see what other shows are there as confusing as The Watchmen. I want to know. I want to watch them. I am totally ready. Jump me in there. I'm going to just decipher all that shit with a notepad. I should have brought my notepad. But I didn't need it for the last episode. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Until the next time. Thank you very much. Boom. Don't subscribe.